Oh, I was gonna do a quick live real quick. Yeah, definitely wanted to talk about this topic real quick. Who's the most underrated fighters of 2024? I definitely had to put Hitchens on there. I had to put Keyshawn Davis on here. This probably the last time you gonna see him on this list. He ain't underrated no more. But they still didn't think that he can get it done though. So he was underrated. After they ain't know too much about him, so he was underrated. Galazzo at that weight class. You say Hitchens trash. I mean, everybody that lost to him trash too. Then you know how that goes. They gotta beat him. They gotta beat him, dog. He's making it look easy right now. Then we seen what happened to Lemos. I can't believe everybody jumped out the window for Lemos. Like, what are we doing? Lemos? I'm like, come on. I tried to warn everybody. You said El Rayo knock out Hitchens. I don't know. We possibly can see that. He got a good fight coming up against Russell, so we're gonna see how that goes. Possibly could happen. That would be a good fight. I mess with that. That's a good matchup. If you hear about that idea in the future, I definitely got that from you. Rayo versus Hitchens, that's a good fight. That probably might happen. That actually might happen. Now that I think about it. But yeah, I had to put Bakaram on there. He's very underrated. Nakatani. Like most of these guys, it's gonna be their last time being on here. Like they're not gonna be underrated no more, but yeah, they had to get put on the list for obvious reasons. Like he said, Hitch is trash, so he thinks Hitchens is overrated. What's up, Ben Israel? I think he underrated though, in my eyes. Yeah, in my eyes, man, he's underrated. Yeah, shout out to Ben, man. Nice seeing you. Yeah, you can definitely say he's underrated though. Definitely can. But Nakatani, yeah, you could say he is too. He's probably the best guy at the lower weight classes that a lot of people don't really notice a lot. He overlooked a lot right now. I mean, they trying to match him up with Bam and Inoue and everybody else like that, but they don't know how good he is. And from what I seen, he's better than most of them. I don't know how good he is because he hasn't fought him yet, but from what I seen, he's a good fighter. You said Espinoza? Yeah, he ain't had that many fights in America. He only fought what, 2 times? What? No, he fought 3 times in America. So yeah, he underrated. Yeah, Espinoza a problem. Yeah, when I seen him fighting last year before he fought Ramirez, I was like, yeah, this dude a complete fighter. He got to move up now. He too big. Dude's huge to be fighting at 126. Way too big. He gonna fight at 130, I guess. But yeah, I like Espinoza. Dang, I should have put him on the list. Nah, I couldn't put him over Bam. Yeah, I had to put Bam over him, so I couldn't put him on the list. Yeah, he's underrated. I forgot about him. Yeah, I consider him underrated. Now he ain't that young. I think he like 30. I think he about 30, 31. I thought he was younger than that. I think he about 30. Bro, so he got Shafar. I don't know. He always working with other people, so you know that's how. Yeah, he say Shafar. Nah, he gonna bounce back. He gonna bounce back, man. I know everybody want to fire. Got to give him one more shot. He gonna bounce back. He got to. Shoot, everybody got to bounce back this year. Man, there's a few fighters got to bounce back. Shoot, it's gonna be a tough year, especially in America. I know Joshua got to bounce back, but man, we got a few fighters got to bounce back right now. It was a tough year. Took some bad losses. Lost a lot of belts. It's not a lot of fighters got belts right now. Russia, it's your fire for the first day. Yeah, 30 is a lot for him. I don't know how he's 30 like that, but been fighting in Mexico a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough. He ain't been fighting that good competition, man. It's caught up to him. Josh was he should have been fighting top competition since 2017, since Parker fight. Should have just went ahead that way, like Dubois doing right now. Now he trying to change stuff up. He getting too old. He's not old, but too old to be trying to change things up right now. And he don't got power like that to the point where he just touch you. You get knocked out. That ain't happening. So yeah, he gonna have some issues. I know Wilder, he gotta bounce back. If he back healthy, he can do some things. He can make something happen. But him and Joshua, they gotta make something happen, man. These younger heavyweights, they moving up now. They trying to move these guys out. And Joshua, man, losing to Dubois like that, that wasn't good. He said Black Ops. Yeah, he like 30, what, 34, 35? Like 34, 35. Yeah, he can make something happen. I don't know if he can beat Rocha still though, or somebody like that. Can he fight? Can he beat the top 47? I don't know. I can't really see it right now. Yeah, he gotta get in the ring though. He ain't fought in almost a year. But yeah, fighting a top 47, that's gonna be different for Blair Cobbs, man. That's not like fighting AB right now. A top 147, they gonna come prepared. But I think Blair got hands though. He can definitely fight. Is that Cobbs versus Norman? I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, that's a good style matchup. I watch that. I watched that. Yeah, Black Ops, all his fights the same. Yeah, all his fights good. Everybody be laughing at him, but he got some exciting fights though. You can't deny that. Yeah, he got some exciting fights, man. Definitely. Yeah, I hope he has a lot more fights in 2025. He need to be fighting like 3 or 4 times. He getting up there in age too. Need to be trying to get on these cars, man. He trying to get the big names right now. Might be way too long. He ain't calling out nothing but big names. Top 5 guys. I would have tried to fight Rocha again or something. That ain't gonna happen though. Yeah, he can sell a fight. Yeah, AV he should have been trying to get a rematch, man. Man, I don't know what be going on as far as who smashing who. I don't even know though. I don't even know if that's true or not. What you said, Mark Breland? Ah, I mean, that, I don't. People say he couldn't box when he had Mark Breland, so I don't think Mark Breland gonna help. I see what you're saying, but when he had Mark Breland, that's when everybody said he couldn't box. I mean, I said recently what happened. He fought his last two fights with a broke arm. I know a lot of people might say, man, that's just cap. I mean, it is what it is, bro. But he fought the last two fights with a broke arm. Watch, trust me. He gonna come back this year and make something happen. Yeah, Angelo Lay, I want to see him in the ring with Inoue. Inoue ain't trying to make that happen. They talking about him and Nick Ball first. So I don't know who they gonna have Leo fight. And Lopez, he might not ever fight again. He might be done. So he definitely not getting a rematch because he might not fight ever again. Yeah, why did he just gotta go back to him fighting the last two fights with a broke arm. I don't know. It's kind of different. uh, yeah, but I think he gonna make something happen though. The bad thing over here is guys don't be active like that and fight through injuries don't help. That's why what's this guy named Bakaram? He got an injury right now. They say his knuckles or something is messed up. So he gonna have to wait until he fight in May, April. He said drop the link. I was on StreamYard yesterday. I don't got no link on it on here. Yeah, I would have did it on StreamYard if I would have known somebody wanted to get on the link. I wasn't gonna be on here this long though. I'm gonna be on here in the morning though. If you here in the morning, yeah, you can get on here and do it. I'll put the link down there in the morning or tomorrow. But yeah, as far as the small weights right now, I probably got Nakatani and Collazo down there. I don't know if y'all seen Collazo fight. He fought that CV Freshmart guy. This dude is small, but he got some hands. Definitely got some hands. He fought on that Latino night card. Y'all haven't seen him fight? Look him up. Name is Oscar Collazo. Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, I was on here last night waiting on somebody to jump on here, man. Dang, I knew somebody was gonna ask me that. I was like, I should have just went on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow though. And then Keyshawn fighting in February, man. Boxing finna get real. This man fighting in February. I know it's a lot of people waiting on situations to happen, but if you can't find a fight in 2025, that's gonna be your problem. Something going wrong. The way these weight classes moving right now, everybody should have a big fight right now. I think they got a couple of big cards. They got what? Benavidez. They got the Turkey Sheet card. Then they got the Keyshawn card. That's 3. And I think they got another card that's big. I think they got like 3 or 4 cards. Yeah, they got some fights happening in January. Not too big, but big enough to watch. I don't like the Inoue matchup, but those fight cards still be good. I just don't know, man. This dude Goodman. I'll be surprised he go out there and go 12. If he goes out there and goes 12 rounds, I'll be surprised. Yeah, I'll be very surprised. The way Inoue going right now, he in his prime. Yeah, he gonna stop Goodman. After what I seen Goodman do against Doheny, I really can't see it. But yeah, a lot of people want to see Nakatani in the ring with Inoue. Like that quick, they just throwing their name together now. That's crazy. He said, "What's the one fight you want to see in 2025?" That's a good question. Um, what's the one fight I want to see in 2025? That is a good question. Probably Benavidez and Bitterbill. Yeah, I want to see that fight. If that happens, that'll shut everything down. Yeah, Bitterbill and Benavidez. I want to see that fight. If they can make that happen, yeah, I'm definitely with that. You said Tank versus Devin. I don't know if Tank gonna make that fight right now. The idea I'm getting right now is I see Tank moving up to like 47 possibly in probably 2 years if he's still around. If he's still around in like 2026, I can see him already making fights at 47 or something like that. So by the time Devin at 47, I think Tank he might start making fights around that weight class. He's not gonna hang around at 35 for 2 more years. I know he said he don't want to fight that long, but come on. Let's be real. So yeah, I can definitely see that happening. Tank versus Devin. 2 years from now. Because if you do it a year from now, I don't know. I don't really see what weight class is gonna be at. Cause I don't know how long Devin Haney gonna be at 140. They trying to move him up to 47 fast, but he's still at 140. The Alpatine Ramirez fight, that fight might happen, I want to say next. After Alpatine fight this dude in January, next week? That fight gonna probably happen in the summer. Or in May or something like that. If you don't go out there and get an upset, it's gonna be a lot of upsets going on too. That's what's gonna be crazy about boxing. Man, it's gonna be a lot of upsets. It's gonna be like the Olympics all over again. It's gonna be a lot of upsets. Yeah, this year gonna be crazy. If you look at the matchups, it's already tougher matchups in 2025 than it is in 2024. If you just look at the matchups. Besides like Usyk and Fury and yeah, the matchups was good, but as far as being tough, like Benavidez versus Morrell and Keyshawn versus Baranchik and yeah, just tougher fights. Yeah, these are not gonna be easy fights. So we gotta see what happens. But February gonna be crazy. But yeah, I can see Zerto and Apatow fighting in June, May or June. They need to make that fight happen ASAP. They might fight Badou Jack first though. They made Badou Jack the champion right now, so they gonna probably throw him in the mix. Yeah, they got Badou Jack as a champion right now. So he got the 4th belt. Yeah, Turkey making things move right now. Not waiting around. Yeah, I want to see what happens with that 135 belt though. If Keyshawn Davis get that 135 belt, Tank got to do something. McCauley versus Zhang, that'll be a good fight, man. I gotta see if Zhang gonna win that fight though. That's the fight I do want to see. But Zhang gotta win that fight though. Zhang might go out there and get beat. I'm not gonna lie. That might be one loss that might actually happen. I'm going for Zhang, but I'm not gonna lie, he might lose. It's a good chance. Yeah, that's the fight I want to see though, McCauley versus Zhang. I think McCauley probably in better shape than Zhang is though. After what I seen last night, he's in better shape. Yeah, Zhang, he's very underrated. And McCauley. I say he's the most underrated right now. As far as heavyweights. Yeah, because what he did to Takam was easy work. I ain't never seen Takam get beat up like that. Yeah, he's a problem. He made heavyweights a strong weight class now, from top to bottom. I heard Anderson said he want to have a rematch, but nah, he need to wait on that. He need to stay away from McCauley right now. And don't pick Sugar Hill again as a trainer. That definitely not gonna work. He get Sugar Hill again, he gonna lose. That's not a good matchup for him. You need to find another trainer. But yeah, I think this year most of these guys gonna shine. Hitchens, he gonna have some tough matchups though. Depending on who he get in the ring with, it could be easy. I don't know. He want to fight Devin Haney. That'll be a good fight. Um, I'm hearing Kambosos, then I'm hearing Tiafimo. I'm hearing a whole bunch of names. What's another name I heard? I think that's about it. Then with Keyshawn, he got a big fight coming up, so he's not really asking for any other fight right now. Once he get that belt, man, we got if Keyshawn get that belt, man, he gonna end up calling out Tank. And it's gonna be official then. He gonna be a champion at 135. Man, that's gonna be crazy. They gotta make that happen. Then Loma will have no choice. He'll have to do something. Yeah, I see what Loma doing though. He taking his time right now. He gonna jump back in the mix, and when he does, hey, Loma, Loma gonna go off, man. He taking a break right now. Last time I seen him in the ring with Kambosos, dude got to stop it. Just sitting back, not really aging like that, as much as people saying. They trying to make it seem like Loma just an old man right now, like he can't move. But let's be honest, man. They can still make some things happen. But yeah, a lot of people didn't expect Keyshawn to be fighting for a belt this soon. So he's definitely underrated. Now the guy Baccarat, I gotta give him credit. Because I thought him and versus Charlo was a good fight. I was like, this dude Charlo mandatory? Oh, they need to make that fight happen. Never fought him. This dude went out there and stopped Tim Tszyu. Underrated, man. Super underrated. And this guy been at 54 the whole time. That's why I'm saying, man, a lot of these guys need to fight everybody. A lot of these mandatories is tough too. And that's proof right there. Him, the I don't even know if the guy Munguia fought was a mandatory. I think that was just a name. I'm not even sure. But yeah, most of these names that's not really known, these guys are tough right now. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for these guys to bounce back. Like, man, people don't understand. Munguia getting stopped like that. That made 2025 a scary year. Yeah, T.O. versus Tank. Yeah, that'll be a good fight. Yeah, T.O. tried to make the fight happen with Tank, but, they started talking about 135, then rehydration, all that stuff. He wasn't trying to go through with that, so they made that fight hard to make. They put too many stipulations on that fight. If they want to make a fight, they can make a fight happen. A lot of these people, they ain't trying to make no fights happen. They know what fights they want to make happen. Yeah, cause they ain't got to fight him at 135. And trying to get paid too, so. But I don't think they think he can sell though. And nobody trying to pay T.O., I guess. They don't think he can sell. Cause Tank and Ryan, they ain't really paying him like that. Or trying to pay him. So I don't think they think he's selling that much. Yeah, he's not selling anything right now. But yeah, a lot of guys still making a name for themselves right now. Yeah, T.O., he just got to get in the action right now. I know he beat Josh Taylor and everything, but he still got to get in the mix. Him beating Josh Taylor and Lomachenko, those were good fights. But he can't ride that wave forever, though. There's more names he can fight. If he stay thinking about that Loma and Josh Taylor fight, he gonna get stuck. He ain't gonna never move up. Then he's talking about going up to 47. I don't know, man. He gotta get some knockouts at 140. I don't think he got a knockout at 140 yet. That don't mean a lot, but at the same time, That power ain't carrying like that. Yeah, he ain't doing nothing at 140, so. Okay, he stopped comp at 140. Bet in 2022. Okay, yeah. Martin Taylor. Yeah. Okay. Flag it. I mean, he ain't dropped none of those guys. Flag it been stopped before. Been stopped one time, but did get stopped. So yeah, man, he gotta make something happen. He on the hot seat right now. If he make this Matias fight, then we gonna see what's gonna happen. But as far as Tank, he can't see Tank right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight with him and Tank. Is T.O. underrated? No, I wouldn't say he underrated. I would say Lamont Roach more underrated than he is. Yeah, you can say Lamont Roach underrated. Yeah, you can definitely say Lamont Roach underrated. Yeah, we got a few fighters underrated. Who's some more? Off the top of my mind, that's the Gawa guy that fought Shushu Carrington. He definitely underrated. I don't know if y'all seen him, but he got some hands. I knew that was gonna be a tough fight. Um, Andy Hiroka, he underrated. Um, of course, Dubois, he's underrated. That's an easy one. He not underrated no more, but he was 2024. Yeah, you can even put Liam Farrer on here. Super underrated. Yeah, he was very underrated this year. Yeah, he didn't get a lot of credit going into this year. Yeah, I told everybody Liam Farrer was gonna make some noise. It didn't end on a high note, but he became a champion in 2024 though. Had the biggest upset. What? Shoot, that is. Hold on. I know everybody was talking about what that Bruno and Munguia. I don't know what that Sandor Martin and Liam Farrer. I don't know, man. The way people was going off about not Sandor Martin, I'm tripping. Matias. The way people was going off about Matias versus Farrer. Yeah, that definitely gotta be. If it's not number one, it gotta be number two. I was like, yeah, man, I think Liam Farrer got a chance. Man, these people start going crazy. That's what I definitely remember about 2024. People started going crazy. Everybody was ducking. I'm like, oh man, this is not gonna end well. Yeah, Paro definitely underrated. And he had to go over there and fight. I don't know how he did it. And had to go back. Yeah, that definitely was wild. Had to go back after winning the belt. Yeah, I can't wait till next week though. We're gonna see what John Patai got. A lot of these guys gonna fight over the next couple of weeks. We're gonna see what's happening. Nakatani, I want to see what this guy he's gonna fight. This Collier guy from Mexico. I mean Cuellar, my bad. Dude got some hands. Yeah, he definitely got some hands. They starting to fight a lot more Mexican fighters over there in Japan. I see. I see what's going on. That's a good style matchup. We seen what happened when Anyway did that. Yeah, I want to see what happens at 140 though. I want to see who fight for Hitchens belt. I want to see if this Teofimo Matias fight get finalized. Find out what kind of moves he making. The only fight I know that's happening at 135 is Lloyd Schofield, Shakur Stevenson, and Keyshawn Davis versus Baranchi. That's it. And Tank versus Lamont Roach. But outside of that, I don't know who they gonna fight next. Now, if it's an upset out of those fights, it's gonna be wild. Telling you, 2025 will not be the same. Try to have an off night if you want to. You know, a lot of guys been saying, I was having an off night. You say that now, you're gonna have a problem. You have an off night now, you will not recover. That is not an excuse no more. You can't have an off night now. I think these guys got enough experience right now to the point where they feel comfortable. But the matchup's gonna get tougher though. I just know it. I definitely know it. And these guys are still hungry as well though. As well as other boxers. It's a lot more other boxers that's hungry. Female boxers. I thought at first Sandy Ryan was gonna cause some problems. And then Michaela Mann ended up going out there putting hands on her. I knew that was gonna happen. I think Harper had beat up Dixon. Or I might be tripping. It might be somebody else. But yeah, they had some female fights on this year. They were letting their hands go. Accurate punches too. I didn't see too many boring fights out the females this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. We seen what happened on that Jake Paul Mike Tyson card with the female fights on that card. Nobody complained for a reason. Yeah, but if any of these guys get like 2 belts, they're gonna cause some issues, whether it's Davis or Bakaram or Nakatani, Hitchens. Yeah, they end up with like 1 or 2 belts. I mean, 2 or 3 belts. They're gonna cause some issues in the division. It's gonna be hard to beat them after that. And 140 then got quiet quick too. There was a lot of people saying 140. I was like, man, 140 ain't what you think it is. $135 either. When Haney left 135, it was a wrap after that. I mean, they still got some decent fights, but it's not as strong as it was. I know T.O. was down there, but they wouldn't fight each other like that anyways. Let's be real. At 35, they wouldn't fight each other like that. But sooner or later, all them guys at 35 that's champions, they gonna either have to fight each other or move up. That's it. These young guys gonna move them out the way. We already see Floyd Schofield trying to fight Shakur Stevenson. Well, he's gonna fight him. That's actually gonna happen. So it's gonna happen a lot more. Where these young guys gonna be like, man, I'm finna fight him, man. I ain't finna wait on nobody. So guys will either they gonna have to move up or get chased down. That's it. Everybody get mowed down, or they gonna set up a fight. Everybody doing it. See, everybody was just used to Benavidez calling out Canelo, but no, it's gonna be a lot more younger guys coming out now saying, hey, I'm finna call this guy out. I wanna fight him. All that look up to this guy stuff, man, don't nobody care about that. It's boxing. Yeah, it's boxing, man. Nobody care about that stuff. That's why people want Terrence Crawford to show, oh man, show Canelo some respect. For what? Can't even call a dude out no more. He'd be the first fans that be like, man, call this good guy out, man. He ain't call so and so out. As soon as you call somebody out, then they start getting all sensitive. That's why I be like, man, don't tell nobody to call nobody out, man. Y'all ain't trying to see no fight. We gotta pick and choose who to call out and who not to call out. Man, these dudes ain't trying to see no fight, man. Keyshawn getting that same kind of energy now. He like, man, I'll fight Tank. I'm at the weight class. They like, nah, don't worry about Tank. Man, who Tank gonna fight other than Keyshawn? If he got a belt, I mean, the Shakur thing ain't gonna happen, so let that fight happen. I want to see Tank fight everybody. Shoot, I'm cool with that, especially at 135. Yeah, 135, I'm cool with that. We still messing with 130 though, so I'm like, man, might have to go around that, man. I can see Keyshawn probably fighting Lomachenko or something at this point. I mean, he ain't gonna fight Shakur, so that's the only fight I could see happen. Unless they come out of nowhere and try to make Loma versus Shakur Stevenson, then that'll be crazy. I can see Bob trying to do something like that. Yeah, for unification, yeah, he'll do something like that. Yeah, Loma at the end of his career, so yeah, he ain't gonna push back on that. That's why 2025 gonna be a good year though. But yeah, you said Angelo Leo earlier. Yeah, he probably most underrated fighter, one of the most underrated fighters this year. Yeah, a lot of people say he was gonna get the upset this year. Yeah, he probably one of the most underrated. That was a good name earlier. Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot of tough matchups, man. February is gonna be a real tough month. Yeah. I don't see Floyd Schofield getting the upset, but if he does go out there and does something crazy, if he was to like drop Shakur Stevenson or something, yeah, that would be crazy. You know, that's a long shot, but still, definitely a long shot. You never knows what happened, but if he was to go out there and do something like that, I would be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be shocked though. But I'm like, whoa. He done went out there and let his hands go to the point where he done caught him. Yeah, if he just stick to what he knows instead of trying to go out there and box, yeah, he can make something happen. You're not gonna outbox him, so if you know anything, you might have to try to go out there and brawl. That's the best strategy I can see. Trying to go out there and brawl. But yeah, Floyd Schofield, he's underrated, man. A lot of people don't give him credit. He was still considered a prospect, not anymore, but he was definitely still considered a prospect. He's definitely underrated. I know a lot of people want to compare him to Sean Porter. I think they a lot different. Sean Porter, he let his hands go. Floyd Schofield he be holding back a little bit. Sean Porter ain't never had no problem letting his hands go. That's a big difference. Yeah, Sean just let them hands go. That's how I used to hang in them fights, man. Putting hands all on them dudes, man. Yeah, they don't be giving him his credit though. Yeah, a lot of people compare him to Schofield or Sean Porter, but they two different fighters. Yeah, Sean Porter gets you in a street fight for real. He'll definitely feel like you're in a street fight. I don't think it looks that way when people are fighting Floyd Schofield. But he can box well though. I think his boxing skills are probably better. But they got two different mentalities though. Yeah, two different. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here a little bit, man, and chop it up with y'all, man. I got to make something happen real quick, but yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through. Blue Yoshi, appreciate that dog. Ben Israel. Yeah, happy New Year to everybody too, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through though. I'm gonna be on here in the morning.